The real deal.
What's up, guys? Welcome to The Real Deal Airsoft. My name is Jake, one of your favorite YouTube airsoft technicians. And in this video, I'm bringing you a spicy build overview.
Disclaimer. Everything featured in this video and on this channel is airsoft and gel blaster related non-regulated goods. We do not promote the sale or trade of regulated goods.
This is a super custom airsoft build for my good friend Nick. Some of you guys may know Nick from ceNickCustoms. He also is associated with ceNickCustoms, now known as LA Airsoft. Nevertheless, shout out to Nick for being a long-term friend and client. This build is really special. I dropped a load of upgrades into this build. So without any further ado, we're gonna hop right into the build. And by the end of the video, you'll learn everything about it, as well as you'll see it being tested with the Smoky Wolf tracer unit.
This is an airsoft replica.
This trace unit is the one that emits smoke and traces at the same time. So we're gonna see if the new version of that Smoky Wolf trace unit can keep up with the 42 RPS DSG. So make sure you stay to the end of the video. And if you're not already, hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on future airsoft tech, as well as a lot of laughs and entertainment. Let's hop right into the build, boys. All right, guys, so we're gonna start from the outside and work our way in, working with the exterior, and then we're gonna talk about the internal. So first, for the exterior, we have the elephant in the room, which is this beautiful receiver set. This receiver set is from LA Custom. It's a black and white paint scheme here. And after taking a really close look at this receiver, it's just a load of amazing detail. You know, I'm busting to see this on the field. Really beautiful. So we have our LA Kappa receiver set. If you guys are curious in a receiver set as the Real Deal variant, we do have our own Scatterboy series receiver set line, 5 different colorways. We have a Monk Custom 6-inch outer barrel, carbon fiber 3D printed outer barrel. Moving to the back, we have a drop stock adapter to a Real Deal lightweight aluminum buffer tube. This buffer tube fits amazing with many stocks. If you use PTS, it is super tight. So a lot of people who have OCD about the wiggly stock on your buffer tube, if you just upgrade to a Real Deal buffer tube, that tolerance will become a lot tighter and you'll save a lot of weight. We have Max Furniture, which is the mag release, and the retro selector switch. We did an upgrade in the selector switch. So basically these Monk Customs receiver sets, the selector switch is super sloppy and it doesn't click into place. So what I do is a small mod. I take the spring out, I cut out a little piece of material to act as a shim. I'm basically shimming the spring. And after we do that, the selector switch becomes a lot more clicky. All right, guys, so let's work away from the front and into the internal. So in the front, inside, we have a Real Deal Airsoft 160mm brass 6.1 Type 4 inner barrel in here. And it is super accurate. And the barrel length is perfect for these 6-inch outer barrels. Paired with Real Deal Airsoft stabilizer O-rings for the inner barrel. These O-rings replace your stock spring on your hop chamber. The spring, you know, applies good tension to push the hop chamber against your gearbox, but shimming your hop chamber with these stabilizer O-rings eliminates any chance for vibration or any variable for your hop chamber to separate from your gearbox, which would cause an air seal leak. And you'd only see these symptoms in high rate of fire builds, super fast cycling builds. So for all high-end builds, we get rid of that spring and we use the stabilizer O-rings to really lock everything in place. We have a retro-armed split gearbox shell. When it comes to shimming, nothing makes your job easier as a technician than to use a split shell gearbox. As well, it makes servicing extremely easy. If you're using a drop stock adapter, all you have to do is take out this rear screw and pop out your rear body pin, and the whole upper comes off. So if you want to change a spring, if you want to inspect your piston, if there's something happened with your tappet plate, it's very easy to service it. Internally, we have an 18:1 ratio DSG gear set, short stroke 1 tooth, because the velocity was too high. Goal is 350 FPS with a 0.2, and we exactly hit that on the money, like exactly. We're using an SHS M150 spring. Now to talk about the Real Deal parts inside, we have the Real Deal 21.1 palm nozzle, Real Deal DSG tappet plate, Real Deal CNC bushings, Real Deal Golden Boy motor. Golden Boy motor plus short stroking 1 tooth on the DSG, crazy rate of fire. We'll show you that at the end of the video. Really snappy, really efficient. I forgot to talk about the grip on this build. It is a PTS Enhanced Polymer Grip Compact. Why do you guys see a lot of PTS grips on the majority of my builds? motor alignment. As well, many other motor grips have way too much play in the area where the motor tower passes through the grip. PTS holds it super snug, especially with real deal motor towers and T238 brushless motor towers. It holds it really snug. As well, the motor alignment is perfect. Your motor alignment, if it's not perfect, you'll have a lot of wear on your bevel and pinion, right? So that's definitely not good. We have a real deal Airsoft CNC Gold double O-ring cylinder head, and my cylinder head plus my nozzle with the thick O-ring is insane compression. If you're building a replica and you're worried about compression, it's very simple. It's a no-brainer. Real deal cylinder, real deal nozzle, real deal piston, and you're good to go. And to finish it off, we have a Max Style D adjustable trigger. This is one of the upgrades where it's not that expensive. It's 20 to 25 bucks, but it absolutely has the most impactful feel in your build. It has a softer trigger spring, and you're able to unlock the spammability so much more by limiting your over travel, which is the rear adjustment screw, which is the one that you really should be adjusting, especially with optical sensors. Once you tune your over travel and the trigger doesn't move past the brake, it's insane and it's beautiful. To wrap it up, which MOSFET are we using? We're using a parent hybrid MOSFET. Program settings: level 5 trigger sensitivity, level 3 active brake, DSG mode enabled, and that's it. She's absolutely beautiful, absolutely crispy. So with that being said, let's check out the trigger response and slang some BBs down range. Shout out to Nick. This build was really amazing. It's such a head turner, and boy, is this thing accurate, guys. So if you like this video and you want to see more builds like this, please drop a comment down below. Let me know what style of build you want to see. All right, we got the tracer hooked up. See you on the field.
The real deal.